Hey folks, Jeff Eubanks here, your staggering, motion sickness, vertigo suffering homesteader. July 3rd, no, it's July 4th, I harvested honey. And after we got finished harvesting honey, I went down to look at my little gardens. And I bent down to look up under the squash leaf, looking for squash bugs and so forth. And when I stood up, the world did the little matrix thing. You know, when Neo went and the walls went like that. Didn't think too much of it. Thought maybe I just, moved too quickly. At my age, stuff like that happens. Well, it continued. And by like Monday morning, I got up nauseous. And still, and by that time, I was having lightheadedness, dizziness, whatever. So I ended up going to my doctor. And they said, oh my goodness, you have an ear infection. Because when I went in and told them, I said, if I didn't know better, I'd swear I was seasick, but I hadn't been fishing. So they looked at my ear and said, oh my goodness, you got an ear infection. They gave me a round of antibiotics. Within a day or two of taking the antibiotics, my nausea had went away. But still having motion sickness and vertigo. So after that, I went to an ENT and they gave me a steroid round. They said, yeah, there's still a little bit of fluid on your ear. Once again, never any pain. Sinus headaches. This time of year, the weather's starting to change a little bit. I'm used to that. So I took the steroid. Still having motion sickness, vertigo issues. No nausea, still no pain. So I went back to the ENT. First time I saw the ENT assistant. Second time I actually saw an ENT doctor. And he looked in my ear. He said, your right eardrum is misshapen. I said, well, when I worked at Lockheed shooting rivets, that ear used to give me a lot of trouble, especially after I got out of Lockheed. That ear would give me a lot of trouble. And I have a lot of ringing in that ear. I have ringing in both my ears. My mom has it. My dad had it. One of those great things that you can inherit along with good looks. So yesterday was the 23rd of August. I went to have an MRI because they want to look inside my head, inside my inner ear, and see if there's something going on in there. This past Monday, Tuesday, I felt normal. No problems, whatsoever. I got up, went to work, no problem. Monday, yeah. Tuesday, yeah. Wednesday morning, I wake up feeling a little disconnected. And was disconnected basically all day long. I could take an Advil cold and sinus, and that kind of planes me out. Thursday, same thing, a little bit more disconnected. Yesterday, I had to go have a tooth filled and an MRI, so I was kind of iffy all day yesterday. So today is Saturday morning. I got up and I told my wife, I said, I'm just gonna get out and do something. I did this last Saturday. I just got here and hooked up the bush hog to my tractor. You can't see it, but the phone is mounted to the tractor. And I just made myself do something. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna make myself do something. So I got these frames that were extracted on July the 4th that I just hadn't felt like, it's not that I've been violently ill, I just hadn't felt like doing anything. And that's unusual for me. So I gotta get these frames out here and let the bees, clean them up. They've been in my basement. I see there's a little bit of wax moth stuff going on, and those eggs were probably on there when I harvested it. I may have a wax moth egg out in the basement, I don't know. So I got the dripping cloth here that's got wax that's dripped out of them. I'm gonna lay that just here on the ground. Just lay it out here on the ground. Now I have the goats locked out of this pasture because if you know goats, they'd be down here eating the plastic. But yeah, I don't know. I feel out of sorts. My head feels a little wonky. And I've had everything going on. between this stenosis in my neck, my arm burning and tingling, other issues in life, work. Yeah, it's just been not a real good time to be jet fueling. I don't know. I've never been a sickly type person. And honestly, I'm not sick. I haven't run a fever. I haven't had body aches. I just feel out of sorts. And honestly, I'm saying honestly so much, y'all probably think I've been lying a lot. Honestly, I've never been a sick type person. I mean, for me to go to the doctor, it's either my yearly physical or I don't feel good. And good Lord, I've been to the doctor more this year than I care to imagine, care to speak of, really. Thank God I got insurance. You know, it's just been a trying time for me. And I don't like to complain. I really don't. So I try to keep my yap shut. But God bless my wife. I know she's probably tired of hearing me gripe about this ailment or that ailment. I go next Friday for a steroid epidural in my neck to try to get this hand and arm from tingling and those two fingers right there to stop being numb and burning. The other option was to go in through here and take out some disc in my neck. And I said, no, I ain't doing that. They give me gabapentin. That stuff knocks me out. I can't take it. 300 milligram tablet, and I'm out for like 14 hours. I'm incapacitated. It's not safe to try to work or to try to drive like it. That's for sure. And you know, it's just been a rough time. And I hate to say that, you know, because I've got family members right now that they have a mother and a sister that's in real bad shape. And I have a super good friend. His son has been falsely accused of something, and it's been going on for months. And there's months before it's going to be over with. And my heart aches for him. Don't know how our system is so broke that someone that's quite by the proof that has already been put out there is not guilty of what's been accused of, but yet still considered bad guilty. So my heart goes out to them, and you know, I think about my real problems in my head. It's no big deal. But I began to think the other day about stuff, and I'm gonna share some stuff. I haven't put a devotion up in a while, but I've got a devotion that I'm gonna share. I hope to get it recorded today. And my glasses, even my glasses. I got a new pair of glasses this year, and I've been fighting those things. I mean, I originally thought that was part of my problem, my new glasses, and but I'm completely confused. I have no idea anymore. I really don't. So I'm not wearing my glasses today. I got them if I need them to do something, but I'm wearing these old UVEX safety things, and yeah. I got my fence down there. I got out here in Bush Hog. I made a little video of that, but it was so awful. I didn't post it. It was just horrible. I actually said it was July the 17th and not August 17th, and I thought, man, nah, I'm not putting that up. That's bad for my standards. I don't have real high standards of my video quality, as far as, you know, jerking around and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't even post that. But you know, it's just I'm out here doing something today to make myself do something. I'm not gonna put these flipping glasses on unless I have to have them to actually see something and see if that makes any difference. Because, you know, I got thinking last Sunday after we got him in church, I don't think I wore my glasses the rest of the day except if I needed to see something. And, you know, so I'm gonna try that today, see if that makes any difference. Because God bless the doctors, they can't help me. They can't give me any answers. They can give me thoughts and wonderings. And a lot of them just make you curious, so you go online and then you start reading other stuff that could lead to. I finally told the doctor, I said, I've stopped looking at Dr. Google. I said, because when I was complaining about my stomach being upset and nauseous, they said I could be pregnant. Yeah. So anyhow, so there you have it. This is the first segment of the Saturday going on. Like I said, I got these supers out here and this should have been done a month ago. Should have been done a month ago, and I didn't do it. Like I said, I just felt out of sorts. And I want to put a shout out to the parsimonious piper on the YTPC. YTPC. I never can get that acronym correct. He did a shout out to me. My last video that I put up, I was talking about my swimmy headedness and vertigo, and he said, if you've never had it, he said lots of times that it takes more than one round of medication to get rid of it. And that's what they think. They think it's deep inside my inner ear, and they can't identify it, and they're not going to give me medication unless they know that there's infection, fluid, whatever. I don't know. I'm like Derek from Basketball. I don't know. So anyway, I'll try to update this as we go along. I've already made this video way too long, and I'm sure that people aren't going to watch it through the entirety of it. So yeah, I may put some more on. Like I said, I'm going to get out here and do something. It's a beautiful day. Thank you very much. There'll be more, hopefully.